Hello. I was waiting for a few more people to come on in here since I only got 3 people in here. But I guess I'll start talking now. I'm frustrated. Thank you. I'm very frustrated and I'm very annoyed and I cannot sleep. And the reason I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed and I cannot sleep, I have a perverted stalker in my apartment building that won't stop knocking on my goddamn door. All right? I've called the police for a total of 5 to 6 times. Each time they dispatch these officers, they act like they can't find this bastard. He's literally in the same hallway as me. He's wearing the same clothing. Each day he knocks on my goddamn door. I told him exactly what he was wearing. I said he's wearing a long sleeve hoodie with a black baseball cap, with black shorts, and fucking Converse shoes. He's not old. He's young. He looks to be average, I would say mid 20s to like mid 30s. But I'm just frustrated. I'm disappointed in the results. I'm disappointed in the police. Fuck them too. I won't call them no more. They're just useless. Each time I dispatched them, they said, we've been out here 3 times. We've looked everywhere. We can't find him. Blah, 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 blah. I said, I don't understand why y'all just can't knock on the doors and just see if you see the guy matching the description. I understand you want a photo verification ID on this man, but I don't have any type of photos. I'm not opening my door for somebody after 12 o'clock midnight just to get a photo to risk my life in danger. I just moved in these apartments a month ago, all right? I told these people 3 days in a row, the same man that I literally cussed out yesterday and told the police that he won't leave me alone. They won't do shit about it. They said, well, it's a civil matter. Until you get some type of protective order, we really can't do much until then, once you verify him. Again, I cannot properly verify somebody without a picture. The only way I'm going to get this picture is when I get the footage released from the leasing office, and the leasing office people are not going to be here until Monday. I believe they're closed on Sunday. I don't think they're open tomorrow. They were open yesterday. I told the consultant, hey, this man is over here again. Please get a picture of him. Something. Do something. And nobody did anything. Absolutely nobody. The police are a waste of fucking time. I got that now. I'm tired of them wasting my time each time they come out here and they patrol. And they even had a helicopter out here wasting resources. I don't even believe they really had a helicopter out here, but they said they did. And they acted like they still can't find him. I said, look, this man is playing hide and go seek. When y'all leave, he hides in his apartment. I don't know where his apartment is. When he comes out, he knocks on my door. He never says anything. This time, he had a Solo cup in his hand. Like he was intoxicated. He might be intoxicated. He might be high. I don't know. I just want his ass to stop. I did nothing to him. I never said anything to him. Again, I just moved here. All right? I moved here from out of state to make it worse. I'm alone. I have nobody here. Do you have a G or a K? What does that mean? Are you talking about like a gun or a knife? Is that what you mean? No, he didn't have neither. He was unarmed from what I've seen, but I don't know. He may have. I didn't see anything in his hands but a Solo cup and a laptop. He's being very weird. I have a gun, I have a knife, and I have a can of mace. But I'm not trying to use either weapon on him either. It's unnecessary, especially when I'm not opening my door. I told him to go away and screamed at the top of my lungs and told him I was going to call the cops at 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. He went away. And then 10 hours later, he came back after 10 o'clock last night, knocking on my door again. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what he wants. He never says anything. He never leaves a message. He just literally stalking the shit out of me. Yeah, I've been looking in the peephole. Don't worry. Every time he comes, I look in the peephole. He's in the same clothing. He gone now. Yeah, I've called the cops. I called the cops a bunch of times. They're fucking worthless. I've called the cops at least 6 times in the span of 3 days. They don't care. They walk around and say they patrol the luxury apartments in a white neighborhood, and they say that I'm not in danger because he's not here and it's not an active threat, so they leave. They stay here for like 5 to 10 minutes and act like they patrolled, and then they fucking leave. And then the guy even told me tonight, there's not much that we can do even if we find him until you put in a civil matter, until you put in a protective order and identify him. We can help you put in a protective order. I said, oh, don't worry. It's going to be put in Monday. But I would like for him to get detained at least and get off this property. But since y'all act like y'all can't detain him or you can't find him, what's the fucking purpose? And as much as I would love to move out, Marie, I can't move out. I'm stuck in a 15-month lease. I just literally moved here a month ago. But thanks anyway. But once my lease is up, you damn right, I'm going to move out. Why you want me to turn around the cam? Why? There's nothing to see around the cam but my TV. You're being a little weird right now. But, yeah, no, there's nobody out here. He's gone now. He went and scurried the hell back whatever hellhole he crawled out of. I don't know what apartment unit he's in. But as much as I would like to open my door and snap a photo of him, I'm not risking my life either to snap a photo of his ass. I tried to get a photo through the peephole, but, yeah, no. I should get a guard dog and a camera. I don't care for that guard dog shit. I don't care about the animals. 1, my life is too busy. And 2, I have a doorbell camera. It's coming on Monday. I've already ordered it off Amazon. But thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just really disappointed and pissed off at the results I've been getting. I really am. Please let me pray. Close your eyes. Okay, go ahead and pray. I'm right here with you. I just wish that the cops actually gave a damn and actually cared enough to really find this man. I don't know why they act like they can't find him. I say he's always sitting in the clubhouse area. He's always lurking. He's always doing the same shit. And if you don't see him, he then went back in his apartment. I say, if you would have stayed here 10 extra minutes, you would have caught him right away. As soon as you act like you leave, just hide around the corner. You'll see him coming to my door. I don't know what this is so hard to find a suspicious black male in a black hoodie and a black baseball cap and black shorts and Converse shoes. A clear description of the only motherfucker wearing the same clothing over and over coming and knocking on my door. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm really frustrated. I really am. I'm very, very frustrated. And that's why I'm sleeping with one eye open. And one of my guy friends offered to come down here. He was like, do you need me to come down there tonight? I said, no, there's no point. It's pointless. You can't do shit. What's the point of you coming down here? I said, I don't want you to waste gas or sleep coming 2 hours away just to stay with me to ensure my safety. I said, I have my gun. I'm not opening my door. But until he starts beating down my door, trying to kick in my door, that'll be the day that I'll shoot his ass, yes. But until that time comes, and until he gets rough and aggressive, kicking down my door, then I'm not doing nothing. And I don't know if he's trying to get a rise out of me, if he's intentionally playing cat and mouse games, hiding when the cops come, coming out when the cops leave. I'm not answering the fucking door. And as much as I want to blast my firearm in front of him, as much as I would like to show him that I'm not fucking around, I'm not doing that either. I'm not giving him the satisfaction for him to give a reason to say that I'm unsafe and I brandish a firearm. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Even though I have a concealed carry license, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving him any reason to come fuck with me at all. Like, when I say I have not said 2 words to this man, I don't know this man. This man does not know me. He has not said 2 words to me. He keeps fucking with me for no reason. I don't know what his problem is. Jesus, I pray this woman gets help to be safe. User protection. Please help cover her like a worry. God bless you. Amen. Thank you, Marie. That was very thoughtful of you. I appreciate the prayer. I need that. Because I'm starting to feel like I'm really alone here. And I feel like nobody gives a damn. Nobody's listening. Nobody cares about my safety. And nobody concerns, about my well-being. It's just really sad. Again, I moved out of state for I thought what was a better life. Now I feel like I'm a prisoner in my own home because I have a stalker issue. Now I have to do paperwork because the lazy ass police won't do shit until there's paperwork in place. And until there's a protective order, apparently, they won't do shit. It doesn't make any sense how much bullshit I have to go through. What am I watching? Some movie on Netflix. I got it turned down low because I don't want YouTube to strike my channel for listening to the stuff on the TV. It's called Secret Obsession. But I'm just really annoyed and frustrated at this whole situation. I've only been here a month, guys. 1 month. I haven't even been here 3 to 6 months. It's really ticking me off. And I'm just like, who just keeps coming back to the same door over and over and over and over, constantly harassing the shit out of somebody they don't even know? That's a mental issue. He's very unstable. I clearly see that. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's alcohol. I don't know. Okay. But something is wrong with him because the last time he came to my door, it was after 1 a.m. He had a Solo cup in his hand. I believe he may have been intoxicated. I don't know. But I wasn't answering my door for that bitch. I'm ignoring the living shit out of him. He's probably killed before I take it seriously. He probably has. Oh, I'm taking it very seriously, but the cops don't give a fuck. The cops come, they leave, they say that we patrolled and we use our resources and we wasted taxpayers' time and money, and then they leave. They don't do shit. They act like they can't find them, they don't find them, then they fucking leave. It's just a nuisance to know that I have to deal with one more day of hell before I can positively ID this man, this fucking stalker, in my own home with a leasing office on Monday, because again, they're closed on Sunday. And even if they're open on Sunday, it's useless because the property managers are not here on the weekends, apparently. So I've came to the conclusion that nobody gives a damn about my well-being and my safety here, and that's fine. But I'm not answering my door. Each time that this man comes and knocks on my door intentionally, even after the cops leave, I mark it down in my phone. I mark down every date. I mark down every time he comes and knocks on my door. And I appreciate that shit. And I don't know if he's intentionally trying to scare me, but it's not going to work. I'm not afraid of this man. I could easily blow this man away if I wanted to. But am I going to do that? No, because I'm not going to go to jail for the rest of my natural born life in a whole other state I don't know much about. But at the end of the day, I'm just like this. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. Because again, I'm from the South. I'm from Texas. We don't play those games in the South. We will blast your ass from the past when the minute you keep fucking with us and knocking on our door. All right? But in the North, on the East Coast, they act like they're too scary to blast. And they keep telling me, keep calling the cops, keep building the law, keep doing this for soccer purposes, keep doing that, da 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 da. Hello, welcome. But yeah, I'm just very disappointed in our justice system. I feel like I've been let down. I feel like I've been betrayed by our own law enforcement. I feel like it's useless. You're scared for me? Don't be scared. Don't be scared at all. I'm fine. I keep my head on a swivel. I'm street smart and book smart. Sure, we could be friends. But each time that I leave my door during daylight hours. I never leave at nighttime now because of this issue, because I know that he keeps messing with me intentionally at nighttime instead of daytime. And I make sure that every time I leave my door, I walk to the back instead of the front. Normally, I would walk past the leasing office where the clubhouse is, where he normally hangs out. But because I don't want to cross paths with this individual, I walk to the back so I can intentionally avoid making contact with this person. Yeah, I have TikTok. My TikTok is bona fide vibes. But I barely be on TikTok. I don't be on TikTok like that. But I will make a TikTok and I will let them know how sorry Richmond PD is, because these polices out here don't give a fuck. I just can't believe that the police said, this is a civil matter. You really can't do much even if we detain him. Until you get a protective order, then we can do more. It's just a goddamn shame that somebody who's a new resident here, who feels hella unsafe, who has nobody. Yeah, Virginia. Yep. It's just so sad. And I see what people are talking about. I see what people mean about this state. This state is an extremely liberal state. It's like another California. They don't give a fuck. They really don't. It's really sad. It's pathetic. I just can't believe that even though there was an act of crime in progress, and they said it's not a crime because he wasn't breaking and entering physically into my home, so they really couldn't do anything about it until I got a civil matter resolved, then they can do something about it. It's fucked up here. Yeah, it's very weird here. I agree. I'm just really disappointed in the bullshit here. I really am. I called my homegirls earlier. I talked to one of my homeboys out here. I told them what happened. I said, yo, I don't know what else to do. I'm running out of options. I said, I'm literally trapped in my own home until Monday. Until I positively ID the suspect on the footage, until the police bring their raggedy asses up here to ID this bastard on the footage, on the cameras, and until I get a restraining order, a protective order on this person that keeps literally stalking the crap out of me, I can't do shit. It's really sad. I learned a lot of lessons here. I like this state. I just don't like this city. And I don't think I'm going to stay in the city too long, because I'm just like, dude, I just got here a month ago. This is bullshit. I've actually been here for almost 2.5 months, technically, because I came here in late January. But it's been hell. When I say it's been hell, it's been nothing but hell ever since I've been here. Nothing but hell. But yeah, I've had enough of the bullshit here. I have. I've had enough of the bullshit. Put a song, please. What are you talking about? You want music? You want me to play a song for you? I don't feel like playing any music. Now is not the time to play any music. I don't feel like playing a song. You play a song. But anyway, I'm just really, like I said, I'm really frustrated. I'm just really pissed off how I've been treated, how everything's been going. I really am. But I learned a valuable lesson. Get the fuck out of this area. Come next year when my lease is up, oh, I'm not staying over here too long. I'm moving to a whole nother city. I'm, I'm not playing that game. As much as I love these apartments, as nice as this neighborhood is, until that bastard gets evicted, until he gets out of here, I'm not staying here. Until I know he's physically off this property, I'm not staying here. And it's sad, y'all. It's really sad. It's just pathetic how people think they could just interrogate you and scare you and really try to intimidate you, and you don't even know them from Adam. It's like, why are you doing this to me? He's black. He's about 6 feet taller or taller. He's in his I say late 20s to early 30s. He's pretty young. He's in his right mind. He's just goddamn crazy. He's a cuckoo. He has a mustache and like a little goatee, like a little beard that connects like this. I don't know if he's clean shaven. I don't know what his hair looks like because he always wears a baseball cap. But he's always dressed in black. He always has a black hoodie on. He has the same fucking clothes on like he's homeless. The same black jeans and the same Converse shoes. What's my name? My name is Daphne. You can call me D for short. Just call me D. But like I said, I'm just floored how they treated this whole situation and said, well, it's not really a crime since he hasn't really busted your door down or raped and pillaged you or did anything to you. Like, it's just really sad. It's really sad in present day 2025 that the cops don't think it's a crime that a certified psychopath that you don't even know keeps knocking down your door every other hour, stalking the living shit out of you, and they won't do anything about it. You think or know he lives in a complex? Oh, I'm positive he lives in this complex. Otherwise, he wouldn't be knocking on my door. I've seen him personally sitting in the lobby area in the clubhouse on his laptop after hours every other night since February, since the day I moved here. And the only way you can actually enter this apartment building is if you have a key fob. And if you don't have a key fob, you're not getting in this building. He's definitely a resident. He lives here. I've seen him. I just don't know, again, what unit number he's in, but he's on the first floor somewhere. He's not too far from here. He keeps fucking knocking on my door. And as much as I said, like, I want to point my fucking Nina in his face and ask him what the fuck is his problem, I don't want to aggravate the situation or make it worse or have to end up fighting for my life because I opened the door the one time I didn't plan on opening my door and pointing a firearm in his face. I'm trying to avoid that. Because like I said, if this was Texas, I would have happily opened the door and let him cross the threshold, and I would have popped his ass right then and there. He crossed the threshold. I was afraid for my life. In the story, boom, problem solved. And see, here, I told you my name is D. You don't listen. You don't listen, Marie. D. The name is D. Here in Virginia, they said that in order for you to protect yourself properly, they have to cross the threshold, just like Texas. And until they cross your threshold, until they enter your home, then you have the right to shoot. And I said, I know the fucking law. I'm not dumb. Nigga, I have a concealed carry license. Like, I already know what the fuck is up. That's why I never shot his dumb ass. I said, I'm trying to do this in a non-lethal way. I really am. And I need to go get me a taser. That's what I need to go get. Because the minute I get a taser, it's on and popping. I'm just going to tase his ass. Anytime I see him near me in the parking lot, in the parking garage, oh, he's getting tased. He's getting maced the fuck down. Believe that shit. Because you're not going to run up on me and take my goods and jewels and kill me and bury me somewhere. No, you're not about to do that shit. I will fight to the death. Believe me, I will fight to the death. I may not harm you, but I will definitely make you remember me in some way. to make you not fuck with me no more. Best believe that shit. And I need some rubber pellets. That's another non-lethal way to knock somebody's ass back. Okay, you tired? We'll go to sleep, Marie. You keep whining and complaining. I don't know why. But yeah, as soon as I get me some more non-lethal options, I will definitely put them to good use. 'Cause like I said, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm not trying to harm nobody out here. You can't leave me. That's okay, Marie. You can leave me. I don't give a damn. I'm in my home. I'm in my home. I'm safe and sound for now, until he breaks down my door and tries to kill me. But the cops don't care about that shit, apparently. It's okay. Don't worry about it. At least I made some type of documentation on YouTube so they can look at this and see how sorry they are. And I will be making a TikTok about this. Don't worry. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go since it's late. It's almost 2 a.m. I'm going to try to get some shut eye of my damn self. But y'all have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. I'll keep you guys posted. Don't worry. Peace.